Yeah, obviously the $1,000,000 question is,
Hold a second, bro.
how would you break down this fight? Okay, you still got the jab. I know you had a long jab.
Listen, it's a great fight. You know, for boxing, we've been waiting for this for a long time. The winner against Joshua, hopefully, maybe by 2025. I hope not that long. Listen, Wilder has to have a stiff jab. Cannot let Wilder in. I'm saying Fury in. Stiff jab. Cannot let Wilder in. Wilder comes in, it's over. Listen, I'm a fighter, right? I'm fighting Tyson Fury. I got to get to his body. If I get to his body, I'm going to drop his hands. I'm going to hit him over the top and put him away. If Joshua can keep that jab.
Fury, you're excited. You're excited for the future.
I'm very excited too. If Fury can keep that stiff jab out there and keep Wilder out, he's going to have a hard time. You know, Fury is awkward anyway, but Wilder fights at 130 miles an hour. Wilder fights at 130 miles an hour. If he gets an opening, if Fury starts doing this, Wilder's going to tag him. And if he tags him, it's over. You know, you saw Stevie Cunningham in the Garden fight Tyson Fury and drop him with the right hand. Cunningham's not even a puncher. Wilder will destroy him.
Do you have a horse in the race?
I love both of those guys. They're great promoters. They've both been on my show, Sirius XM, Channel 93 Mondays and Fridays.
You and Ock, right?
No, me and Randy Gordon. Monday and Friday night the fights. And I love both of those guys. Someone's got to go. Wilder is the fights at 130. Fury wants to calm you down to 20 miles an hour. Wilder ain't going to go for that.
Talk about going to the body as two tall heavyweights. How do you do that?
Well, you know, it's lost. In the amateurs, going to the body doesn't mean much. But in boxing, I have to get here, not only because of his jab, but I got to get inside to turn it over. And you have to block that jab and get in. There's no way around it. As a fighter, that's my job. I have to get there. And once you get there, you create the openings. And if you don't, you make it a lot harder for Wilder if he can't get in. He's got to get in. Because Fury doesn't have a strong jab, but he's got long arms, and he ties you up. So you got to get in there and land those couple of shots, and it's going to be exciting for the game.
Yeah.
And I hate to say it, I have to pick Wilder between 3 and 5, because he will find that shot. Fury will open up and land that shot, just like you're going to get right now.
Okay.
Thank you, brother.
All right. One last question. The racial overtone in this fight spewed over heavily. I'm not sure if you was on social media yesterday. You didn't see it at all. Deontay Wilder said to Tyson Fury said, "I've been fighting for 200 years. He's a gypsy, you know that." And Deontay Wilder said, "My people have been fighting for 400 years."
Right.
Speak about that, because your epic fight with Larry Holmes. Can you speak about
Watch it, Tim. Oh, sorry. Watch it.
First, from an honest perspective, what's your mindset going in when the racial tone is so high as the white fighter?
Can I tell you something?
Yeah, please.
Listen.
Because you were in that.
When I fought Holmes, I was trained. It was a miracle I was there. I had 6 or 7 guys I grew up with. I trained. I never heard anything about it. I mean, you know, you heard in the background. They cleaned out my own mail. But I was fighting Larry Holmes for the heavyweight championship of the world. He was angry. He was angry because, you know, he followed Ali into the ring. Ali had all that attention. He didn't get as much attention. He was one of the top 5 fighters in history.
Who?
Holmes.
Okay, Holmes. Okay.
And he was mad with me of my attention I got. Had nothing to do with me. So when we fought that night, getting directions in the center of the ring from Mills Lane, you know what he said to me?
No.
Larry Holmes said, "Listen, let's have a good fight." Listen, Wilder, Fury, that's all just nothing. They're gonna fight. They want to win the championship. It's all just nothing. You know, it's like I laugh about it because, and to tell you the truth, for me, my wife did a test, and I went back. My grandfather's mother was African American. It was a lie, the whole thing.
Okay. I remember that part
So I'm
coming out.
9% African American. Listen, all the colors bleed into one somewhere down the road, right? So
At the end of the day,
these guys are going to try and promote it to make money, but none of those guys are prejudiced. None of those guys.
I wouldn't
hate
believe
each other.
that. Right now they do.
Because they do. All this time to work up, lead up. It's going to be a great time.
Let me ask a follow-up question. You fought in the late 70s, 80s era. Do you think it's easier to be, because Larry Holmes accused you of getting more press than him, do you think it's easier in America being a white heavyweight champion of the world versus being a black heavyweight champion of the world?
Do I think what?
I know you.
Say that again?
Okay. You fought in the 70s and 80s, right? Yes. You're a people's person. I'm not proclaiming you to be anything.
Right.
Let's be clear and fair. I'm not. What I'm saying, in the America we live in today versus the America you fought in the 70s and 80s,
Right.
do you think it's more advantageous for you to be a white heavyweight champion of the world versus being a black heavyweight champion of the world?
Listen, those guys are fighting for the championship. The rest is all small talk.
Okay.
There's none of that in sports. I mean, people talk it, try and bring it up, try and make something out of it to sell tickets. Listen, those guys are fighting for championships. They
Sure.
both want it. That's exciting. That's why I'm here. If I thought it was prejudice, I wouldn't come.
I respect
come
that.
to that.
I respect
Really?
that. Radio show?
Sirius XM, 93, Monday, Friday nights, 6 to 8 p.m. Eastern Time with Randy Gordon. Check it out. We talk about all the game. We break it down. Listen, man, I love this game. I'm glad to be with you today, buddy. Thank you. Thank you.
Appreciate you. Thank you, Jerry. Thank you for your honesty. Appreciate you, brother.
It's all
Thank
good.
you.
It's all good.
Thank you.
Where we going, bro?